Good morning, YouTube land, and I hope you're having a great day. Watch this Sister Sharon, and she rocks too. Right? This is a really good one, The Ministry of the Watchman. I highly recommend watching it if you get a chance, right? There are some good servants of the Lord out there. There are others you just don't understand sometimes, right? I'm no claiming to be anything special, but uh, God did tap me on the shoulder and heal me the other day, and he laid a little info on me, right? I try to tell it to some people. They just don't want to hear it. Some people had to deal with their own ego and vanity and things like that. They might not see it that way, but I run into some family members the same way. I mean, like I run into a few people, and they like to think they know it all. It's this thing of these times. They go to Charles Lawson there. Here's an example. He's got a big following. I know one guy, he tried to correct him on a few things, but the guy made errors. Right? He wouldn't respond. Communication is important, but not for everyone. See, people like to lump people into little boxes, every box A, box C, box D, whatever. They want to fit their little stereotype. But it don't work that way. You think those prophets from back in the Bible days fit into box A, B, C? I don't think so. Men follow the traditions of men, sadly. And the things of God are beyond most people. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but it's the truth. I mean, a lot of them can't understand the prophets. They never even tried to wrap their minds around what their lives must have been like. But God taps somebody on the shoulder, and he picks them like, many are called, but few are chosen. Think about that. When you're chosen by God to do specific work, others won't understand sometimes, because they sure didn't like what the prophets had to say. Remember the parable of the vineyards? First they beat him up, then they killed him, and then he sent his son along, right? Well, the planet Earth is your vineyard, right? Think about it. And they didn't like him then. Any modern day prophets, they will not like a thing. They'll have reason. Everybody will have a reason to complain about it because it doesn't fit in their little cute little box. If you're one of those chosen by God, and there are a few of them right there, fear not. Do what the Lord put in your heart. It doesn't matter what these men say. They're foolish anyway. What matters more, pleasing men or pleasing God? Do the math, because in the end you're standing for God. And he decides where everyone goes. And whether the people like you or not is irrelevant. All that matters is that you're doing right by God. Think about that today as you praise and worship the Lord. And don't forget the Psalm 113. And definitely put God first in your life and the rest will fall into place. Bye-bye.